Yo, bro, it's part 2 of day 8 of sobriety, man. And I'm thankful to God for it. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Y'all take care. I'm pretty certain that me and him are cool, you know. I don't hold a grudge towards him. I apologize to him, and if he's watching this video, hey man, I'm sorry again, because it was wrong of me. Matter of fact, you know, he didn't do anything to me directly. It was somebody that I knew he bothered, and out of their problem, I went down and took care of it for him and ended up getting myself, you know, jail and court dates and just a bunch of unnecessary trouble.
But you know, that's the past. And I think too about your friends. I think in a way they do care, but they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're throwing a curveball at them.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes when we're in our own drama or we're addicted, it's hard to know how to express that kind of care. But then there's some people that really don't. They just don't even know how to love, and they really don't care. But some of them might care more than you think.
Yeah. I mean, I got a couple good friends that still text me and they'll say, hey man, keep going. I like what you're doing. I support that, and I appreciate y'all, man. You know who you are, and I thank you for that, for real.
Yeah.
That encourages me, you know, and I hope God finds his way into y'all's life. Even if you don't feel like that's something you want right now, eventually it may be, and then I hope it's, well, not hope, I know it'll be good for you, because God's been nothing but good for me. Even when I have these tests and I feel like I failed, there's some way God shows me that he still pretty much just loves me and is okay. He's like, as long as you know you was wrong and you're sorry about it, then I'll be there for you.
Think about the weight of guilt. It just builds and builds. And then when you're my age, you can have a mountain of guilt that you're just suffocated under.
Yeah.
But what Jesus did is he came to earth as God's son, and he took our punishment and he took our guilt. And so he said, instead of them carrying it, I want to take it upon myself and give them the free gift of salvation if they want it. Yeah. It's voluntary.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And so you said, I want it. And what happened is you're finding out that he has forgiven you 100% to where you have a clean slate with God. You're starting over fresh and new with nothing held against your charge. How great is that?
It feels unreal, because, I mean, earlier today in church, I was talking about it. I was like, you know, I had the realization earlier this week as I was sobering up that the only issue I have is withdrawal symptoms. So what if I have to deal with not being able to hold my food a little bit? So what if I don't have so much sleep for this amount of time? So what if I'm a little bit more angry than I should be? At the end of the day, that's temporary. God's going to help me get through it. And I'm already seeing good things happen out of the fact that I am denying myself, because my worldly side still would love to smoke, still would love to drink, still would love to party, but I say no to that. I'm denying what I want because of what God knows is right for me. And I mean, even right now, just today, not only was I blessed with a good meal and good company, I got an application so I can possibly get myself into my own place. So things are really looking up for me.
It's so great.
Just don't give up. I mean, things can be real hard, and especially if you living for the world, you're just going to get beat and beat and beat, and it ain't going to quit till you realize this is corrupt and it's wrong and it's deceiving. I need God's help.
Yes.
And I really wish that for everybody watching this.
Yes.
There's going to be 2 parts to this video because, you know, I don't know how long of a video YouTube will let me put up all in one segment, but even with the 2 parts, it's still going to be just as good. And I mean, even just sitting here doing this, it's pretty cool to me. Like, I'm sitting here talking about how good God is to me because I chose to deny myself of what is wrong. It don't matter if you think it's right. It don't matter if you feel that it's something that benefits you. I used to think weed helped me sleep and helped me be calm and all this other stuff. The truth is, I was just so numb. I was like a zombie. I didn't have no way of doing anything to anybody because I was messed up. And I mean, I walked around and people would always think I was sleeping because my eyes were like this, man.
You're cracking into one of the secrets of the universe in that in the denying of ourselves of immediate desire, we actually gain something bigger and better that we want. So it's the whole cause and effect thing. But I think the people that are always doing what they want and that's what they pursue are the most miserable people with the most consequences of anybody I know.
Yep.
But people who know how to restrain themselves and know what is proper to do and when, some things you should never do, like rob a bank.
or take somebody's life.
Right,
all kind of stuff like that,
right.
you know.
And other things like romantic relationships are for a certain like time and place, and that after you're married, and you know, things like this. So there's restraint, you know, and then this whole addiction thing. You don't want anything to control you.
Right.
And so as you deny yourself, you actually open up life, and suddenly you've denied yourself this little bit over here, and suddenly you're being enriched with all kinds of possibilities and a brand new life. And you get way more than you gave up.
Yep.
It's just one of the secrets of the universe.
I mean, like she was talking about, people who have addictions, their happiness is based on if they have enough money to go buy more of that substance, and if they have enough of that substance to get through the day. I know that firsthand because with alcohol and weed, I felt good if I had that buzz, but the second it even started to go away, I felt depressed. And then
That's slavery.
yeah, I was a slave to getting high and getting drunk, and I couldn't stop it to a point. I didn't have the strength to take that out of my life, and never will have the strength to take that out of my life by myself. God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit will do that.
And he has. You're on day 8.
Yeah, I'm on day 8 of sobriety, and I could never felt better. Like, the confidence I have, I mean, I'm sitting in front of a camera speaking to people and don't care if they think I look funny or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, I'm recording my boxing and progression videos. I don't care if y'all think I'm not even a good fighter. At the same time, I'm just living life, having fun, and God's in it. So at the end of the day, if the world's trying to oppose that, that's their problem. It's going to hurt them.
I like the way you think.
I mean, it's like the more days I continue to let God in my life, the more confident, the more energy, the more peaceful, the more okay I am. That's just it. And anybody watching this can have the same thing if they just choose to.
Yes. Where would you recommend they start if they're getting curious about God?
I mean, if you got some relatives that already go to church, talk to them. Just walk up to them and simply say, "Hey, can you tell me about God? Can you tell me about Jesus? Can you give me an idea of this?" Or if you are in a home that has a Bible, open it up.
Yeah.
Open it up and just read it, and just think on what it is speaking to you.
Yeah.
You know,
The Bible is powerful.
I would say something that's more motivating in terms of reading the Bible is the New Testament.
Yeah.
The Old Testament is real it's real direct and stern with the laws that they had. They had to sacrifice animals, and there was different things like that. But with the New Testament, that's when Jesus came and he died for us, and he took all of our sin upon himself, so that if we believe in him and truly acknowledge that he's the king, we're going to win.
Yeah, I think the book of John is a great book to start with.
Yeah.
And there's an index, you can find it in the Bible. And the Bible's online. If you don't have a Bible, it's online. And if you go with there's different translations, and some are more like natural English, some are more old-fashioned English. But I think the NIV is a great version. There's several other versions. So yeah, it's a great place to start. And maybe there'll be a time when we can set up a way for people to contact us if they want more material or they want some guidance.
Yeah. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, I meant to put this in the last 2 videos that I had posted. I'm going to start doing this in my videos. If anybody out there is going through something and you feel like you want somebody to pray for you, leave your name, leave what your problem is that you want prayed for, and then I'll pray for you.
That's awesome.
And if you want me to, I'll record it and I'll post it that way, so you can see it, because I get it. It ain't always easy to walk up to somebody and say, hey, can you pray for me? Even when I was starting out trying to seek God initially, I was scared to ask things like that, because it takes real guts to speak your mind and speak that you have a problem and speak that you need help, and but that's what God's here for. At the end of the day.
I did want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
There are some people that call themselves Christians that don't represent God very well.
Yeah.
So if you go up to somebody and you're trying to find out about God and they're giving you a cold shoulder or they're putting harsh condemnation on you, go find somebody else.
Yeah.
Like not everybody that calls themselves a Christian is representing the great love of God, Right. I just want to throw that out there, because there's a lot of people that have been confused, if not hurt, by people who don't represent him well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
This has been a great video, great time to talk, I'll tell you.
It's been a good video. I mean, I enjoyed it. You came up with the idea, and I was like, man, it'd be cool to let them know, who God sent to help me, because God sent you and Robert, and I wish Robert was here.
Oh, I do too.
Because he's the one who did the baptism. He baptized me,
How about if we do another video later with him?
That'd be cool. I would like to get his perspective on it,
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But guys, before I close out the video, I just want to say, check on your friends, check on your family, check on your people. Stay safe. God bless. And don't give up, because that's just the devil. At the end of the day, it ain't no reason to get negative. Things can beat you up, but they ain't going to hold you down if God's with you. It's day 8 of sobriety, and many more coming. God bless all of you. Take care.
What he said. Bye.